guys, it's Devin and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another hair tutorial. I posted on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go check me out at Drake's Nest. In my stories, a bunch of different updos. So I was asking a poll which one I should do and everybody picked D. Well, not everybody, but majority picked D, which was this lovely one. Where was I? I had to do a potty break. Not for me, but for my kid. Yeah, so I posted a bunch of different updos. Most people picked that braided one, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it today. So obviously if I were doing this on a client at the salon, I would go about it a little bit more intricately, but I'm going to show you guys a simple way to kind of recreate that look at home without going through so much intricate work. So what you need today is a curling iron or a curling wand. You need some little hair scrunchies. You're probably going to only need one or two. Some bobby pins, some hairspray. I like to dry shampoo my hair before I do updos, and a comb. I'm also using a hair scrunchie. You don't have to use specifically this type, but just a regular hair scrunchie as well. I also like to have a mirror, a second mirror, so that I can check the back as I'm going to see if I like how it's looking before moving on. So if you guys have like a little hand mirror, that's good to have too. Anyway, let's just get started. So first off, I'm just gonna part my hair, dry shampoo. I've mentioned to you before in my other videos that I really like the Batiste dry shampoo. Batiste, it's cheap. I'll post everything in my description box that I'm using, but any dry shampoo that you like will do. So this is not going to be a how to braid tutorial. If you guys aren't sure on how to braid already, I'll be doing a Dutch, or some people call it an inside out braid. So if you don't know how to do that, I'll post the tutorial here on how to do that and then come back to this one. So in this picture is a side braid. It's a very like whimsical, pretty, like princess maiden kind of look. I've been seeing a lot of my brides that have been coming in the last couple years really wanting a very tousled, casual kind of updo. I've been seeing lots of braids. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I like to leave a little bit of front section out on both sides. It doesn't have to be perfect parting, but if you guys like perfect parting, that's fine too. You do you. Usually I will take this and just kind of twist it. I know this looks really fabulous. I'll kind of twist this and just put it out of my way. I'm going to pin it over here to the side. All right, so now we have this section. So I'm also going to section out the back because I don't want to accidentally grab hair from that area. So kind of like from the top, so kind of from the back to here all the way down to right behind your ear. Just kind of take it and put it in a hair scrunchie just to get it out of the way. Again, sectioning does not have to be perfect. I'm not a perfectionist. So now we're going to take this section and we're going to do a French inside out braid. So I'm just going to take the 3 pieces. I'm going to start braiding. Make sure to stay close to your head while braiding so that you don't end up with any weird lumps and bumps. So stay close to your head. So the difference between a French braid and an inside out braid or a Dutch braid is instead of going over, you're going under. But I will explain that in my tutorial about how to do that. So I'm going to stay attached to the head right here, still grabbing sections, and then I'm going to stop and just finish it off in a regular braid now. Braid down to the end. Then I'm going to hold it. Don't put your elastic in yet. And now I'm going to kind of fluff out the braid. So don't put too much tension at the bottom and just kind of lightly pull out each section. So what a lot of people don't realize when looking at a lot of these Pinterest pictures of updos, which as a hairdresser I can easily tell, is a lot of these braids that are in the hair. A lot of these girls have pieces in their hair, or they're adding extra wefts of hair, because not everybody has enough hair to do a big elaborate bun and enough left over to do a giant thick braid as well. So a trick is to really pull out and fluff this braid out as much as you can to make it look as thick and luxurious as you possibly can. Okay. All right. You can always do more once you put the scrunchie on, but okay. So there's that braid. I'm going to section this off now with a little rubber band. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is I kind of keep this section in the front out, and I'm going to grab everything and bring it all into a low pony in the back. Pull that tight, okay? So now you're gonna hold that pony, hold your pony, and kind of pull out the section. Be gentle, but that just kind of gives it a little texture. You kind of want to pinch with your fingers and then pull. Turn around to the front, make sure you like how it looks in the front. Again, it's supposed to look kind of tousled. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay if you see a little loops or pulls in it. So that's what we're working with. Now, next thing that I do is I'm going to take that section now and braid it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're not going to see this braid. It's just to make it easier for you guys to make a bun with texture in it without having to curl and make, you know, intricate textures like you would at salon. So section that off. And then you're going to do the same thing with this braid. It's just kind of pull at the braid. It is more difficult for somebody that has a little bit shorter hair like I do. I'm more of a medium length hair. I can't even look at myself like this anymore. Let's just take this down. I'm more of a medium length hair, and I have a lot of layers in my hair. So if you're the same, it's okay. If you get little pieces sticking out, it's fine. We can fix it later. So now make sure to have your bobby pins. And now what we do is I'm going to take that section. I take this and I'm going to tuck it under into that scrunchie and just pull at this bun. Lay it out. And then kind of just pin the sides down into place. The bun does not have to be perfect. It's supposed to be loose and romantic. Now here is where you would use your extra mirror and just check. Okay, so now we have our bun, simple, nothing too crazy fancy. Now we're going to take this braid and I'm going to just take it and wrap it over that bun and then take a pin, take the end of that braid and just pin it under the bun. So now we're left with something like this. See? Okay. Let me just get, I should have just left this. Okay, so now usually what I'll do is I'll just take a pin, get that braid and just pin it into the side just to make sure it doesn't move anywhere. And just disguise that in the braid. Okay, so now I'm gonna take down this hair. So this is kind of preference now. Let's tug a little bit at this. Tug a little here. Okay. How you like the look, how curly you want it to be. So I will kind of just take little sections. My thing is not long enough. And I'm curling it away from my face. Similar thing that you would do with a curling iron instead of the wand. Just curl everything away from your face. Now she left a lot of hair down in the front, but you can do whatever you feel comfortable with. Usually I would just kind of leave on this side, I leave less, and then I'll take this piece and kind of loosely pin it to the back. It kind of adds a little texture too, which I like. Okay, so we got that. Pull at this, very loosey-goosey. All right, now I'm gonna do this side. Let me take this out of the way first. Take my curling iron away from the face. Now when I say away from the face, I mean don't curl it this way. You're curling it back. That's what I mean. Okay. Now with the front, I kind of do it a little bit differently with this piece. I'm not going to do a big curl. What I'm going to do is I take this and I kind of just curl the ends instead of going all the way up to my root. Hair was curled to the middle the other day, so it might fight me a smidge. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I'm going to put a little extra dry shampoo in those roots. Ooh, got in my braid. All right. Sometimes I'll kind of take this and okay. Now it's going to be the same thing. Is you're going to leave out what you feel comfortable leaving out, and the rest I'm going to kind of twist back and pin into the updo. So this is the look. Obviously I don't have flowers in my hair like the picture, but you can always put some baby's breath or some pretty like pearl pins or something. But yeah, this is it. Simple, pretty, elegant, quick. Didn't take too long. Let me know if you guys try this tutorial in the comment section below, how you liked it, what you thought. And if you have any other suggestions, if you have certain movie characters or show characters or anybody that you would like me to recreate a look for, let me know in the comment section below. Always check us out on Instagram because like I say, sometimes I ask for ideas for tutorials in my stories and such things. So I would like to hear from you guys there. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.